Alrighty, good morning everybody. Good to see you all. Hope you're doing well today. What's up, Potato? How you doing as well? Good to see you. Oh, sorry, I forgot to take this off yesterday, and I don't like this pillow with my posture. Come on, yeah. And just like that, it's that easy to take off a Corsair pillow. It's just the way I sit in this chair. I don't need the pillow. We are still very sick and dropping frames. So I'm a super happy camper today. Hopefully the stream is going to look beautiful for all of you. You enjoy everything. Welcome into Banshee Cup Season 2. We're in the... Oh, what is this? This is round 2, so we're in the round-robin phase, and then it's basically a point system. People who are the... What is it, like, top 4? Yeah, there's 8 teams, right? Top 4... Oh, wait, no. Everyone goes to the GSL stage, but this is just for seeding for the GSL stage. Then the top 4 from the GSL stage, those go to the playoff bracket. That's right. Alright. Anyways, I probably won't do the entire spiel, because you can already hear my voice is starting to go, and it's 7 in the morning. I'll do my best to ride the mute button with all my coughing and stuff. But we have Team Dynouh on the left and Team HlopakA on the right. It is the Meta Madness style of draft heroes that are picked and played are unavailable in future maps. There are no baseline bans for the tournament. There is a bounty system, much like last season, but the bounty system is more of like a shared pool. Kind of an investment, if you will. So basically, if there's a bounty pool of winnings, and essentially if you complete a bounty, you are able to then get a share of that pool. So if 4 teams complete 1 bounty each, they each get a quarter of the entire pool. So there you go. That's how that works. Thanks for the Bandit full screen. Very enjoyed. Well, it's how we start every single stream, so you better follow and be here every single start of stream. It's that simple. What's up, Anton White? Good morning, bud. What's up, Forget What? Ugh, I hate being sick. I hate being sick so much. Junkrat, Leoric, Diablo on the left-hand side. These are best of 3s, by the way. Best of 3s, best of 3s. Yeah, 4 best of 3s for you all today. So what do we got here for our draft? I have not been paying attention. Jim of the Spider Queen will be map number 1. Stukov will be banned away as well. It makes sense. They need a healer on the left-hand side. Probably get rid of a tank. Maybe get rid of Garrosh here. Garrosh is considered a counter into Diablo. And it would work out well with the Blaze and stuff. So yeah, I would say ban out the Garrosh so you don't have to deal with it. That's probably the safest and easiest call. Gonna get rid of Tychus. So is it gonna be like a hyper carry Junkrat? Usually if there's a Tychus band, we're looking at some sort of, like, what's it called? Hypercarry Junkrat, but it's going to be double bruiser. I couldn't think of the term. My brain is just mush still. My brain is just mush. Sylvanas, and there's the Garrosh. I'm followed. I just ignore Twitch notifications. Oh, so you hate Bandit. I got it. Why did I get my points back? Because you're a wonderful viewer. And I accidentally hit the wrong button. I don't know. Gamble away. I don't know. I didn't think you guys got much value out of that, so I gave you your points back. Or save it for another day in the future. Alright, Brightwing, Lee Ming. I mean, honestly, the draft for Team Dynouh is, like, stellar here. Granted, there is this Garrosh and push with Sylvanas. So we'll have to see how that works out. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's a good draft from Team Dynouh. There's some counters here on the HlopakA team, and they'll round things out with a Hanzo. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, let's get into the game. Gamble has begun! Oh gosh. Oh, this cold sucks. All right. Whew. Into Tomb we go. On the right-hand side, we are looking at Team HlopakA, with HlopakA playing Hanzo, Hunterwork on the Hanzo. Parnax will be your Garrosh. Myriel is the Sylvanas, and High Wraith will play the Blaze. Left side of the map, we're looking at Team Dynouh. Dynouh playing Junkrat. Darnowski will be your Brightwing. Crow, which is Hyde, on the Leoric. Crankle on Li Ming, and Dark Wolf is your Diablo. There's a Twitch prediction up and available if you would like to participate. We are doing 5-minute predictions now because seems like it's a better window for everyone at home. So, window is open, and let's get into it. Garrosh just looking to step up here, trying to find some sort of toss potential. Hanzo, level 1, simple geometry. Garrosh is going to go into the Unrivaled Strength, so no extra, stackage or cooldown reduction. Oh, what else do we got? It's going to be blow him up for the Junkrat as well as the Consumed Vitality. Diablo's going to go into Spell Shield level 1, and Sylvanas has that Overwhelming Affliction. Enemy heroes with 3 stacks of Banshee Curse are slowed by 15%. Sylvanas' basic attacks against slowed enemy heroes deal 1% of their maximum health as damage. Toss combo onto Dark Wolf. The Concussion Mine will split this Garrosh away. He's getting a little bit low. Is there a heal to come through? Not enough in time, and First Blood goes over to the side of Team Dynouh. You think it's time to make pancakes? I did that yesterday. Time to put Baha on the small screen. No one puts Baha on the small screen. Don't forget to add in a little bit of vanilla extract. So camp on the left will be grabbed here. Easy pickup for the side of Team Dynouh. Leoric and Blaze still in bottom lane. And Blaze is just poking on the fort front gate. Gets a little bit of damage, or has gotten a little bit of damage here. Oh, not bad at the start, though. Hanzo's able to get out of here in top lane before getting threatened. Sylvanas and Lucio will grab this camp on the right-hand side. 30 stacks on Diablo's Souls. As Hanzo's sitting on 2 for his simple geometry. Okay, I thought there was a Groundbreaker onto Crow. It seems like Hyde will be fine. Camp in mid lane is going to be pushed in a little bit here. Li Ming will clear out the wave with the help of Sylvanas. Or excuse me, Li Ming will push up the wave. Sylvanas to counter into that. Down back over in bottom lane. Blaze is going to be met by a Leoric immediately, and the Drain Hope is really chunking onto High Wraith right now. It is going to be the Neil Peasants for Leoric, so it's going to be extra damage onto the Mercenaries and Monsters. Exactly, Wildfire. Crankle with the turn-in, not enough for a summoning. Bottom lane, hold up. Dive onto Leoric, there's a Haunting Wave to close the distance, and the phase shift from Brightwing is not going to be able to connect in time. A kill goes over to the side of Team HlopakA. The Dark Wolf will be able to rotate down and pick up the gems that were dropped. We move back into mid lane. Garrosh looking to chase in with the speed boost of Lucio. Concussion Mine splits for a moment. Another Fire Stomp out from Diablo. He closes the distance onto Hanzo with a... That was very weird animation. With the Shadow Charge, Hanzo is able to use the natural agility to get it over and out of the engagement. Well, it seems like we're just continuing our rotations. No other little ganks attempted in the bottom lane. Dynouh getting chunked by HlopakA here on this Hanzo. Both teams will have the available turn in. Let's take a look and see who's holding what. It looks like the vast majority is on HlopakA to turn in. Simple geometry coming through. Parnax is getting low, pops the Indomitable, and the Concussion Mine deals damage, but will not take down Garrosh, as is able to rotate on out. That Indomitable lasted just long enough. Jet Propulsion from Blaze goes in, but he's not able to collide onto anyone. The blue Web Weavers will be summoned to the side of Team Dynouh, as Dark Wolf is going to Fire Stomp out. Does have that Soul to Flame and such, and he will heal up quite a bit from that Fire Stomp onto the enemy teams. Enemy players, as the Hearth will come out from Hunter Orc to get mana. Alright. Our blue Web Weavers to descend. Take a look here down into mid lane. Seems like everything is just being pushed in. Priority is going to be back into top. Lucio with a nice sound wave to push back Diablo as he shadow charged in. Concussion Mine zoned, but it won't be triggered onto Parnax, who's able to tap well and step out, get a Groundbreaker onto Diablo. Concussion Mine splits the Garrosh. It's right into the Steel Trap. He pops the Indomitable, gets the speed boost from Lucio, and will disengage as HlopakA finishes out his level 1 Simple Geometry. Another Concussion Mine, not getting the connection onto the enemy. Sylvanas is rotated in, drops the Haunting Wave into the enemy team face. 10 talents here is almost here, so we'll cycle through those other numbers. Hanzo scouting out with a Sonic Arrow, and Sylvanas continues to poke onto Dynouh. Another Simple Geometry just poking, or Scatter Arrow, excuse me, just poking onto the Diablo in the rotation, getting the dismount. So, blue Web Weaver's end. The top lane wave will collide into this fort, getting some extra damage. That's going to be cleared out. Fort actually might go down. No, I don't think so. No, it's just going to be really low. Phase Shift from Brightwing gets the Soothing Mist as well. HlopakA trying to chase on the Dynouh. Meanwhile, Parnax is split by that Concussion Mine, and he is far, far away. It looks like we're going to have a bit of a pause here, so let's go ahead and pull ourselves out of the game for competitive integrity. Oh, good morning, everybody. I am very, very sick. But it's beautiful outside. Like Banshee. Right, bud? Alright, well, we're back into it immediately. Very, very small DC. 10 talents here on the horizon. Diablo's almost full souls. This Fire Stomp might be enough to get him full souls. No, he's at 96 and he will get scattered by Hanzo. HlopakA chunking into the enemy, and not a bad start here on Tomb of the Spider Queen for our red crew. Alright, well, the red Web Weavers will be summoned. Take a look into bottom lane. Alright, I got the mute button. Woo! I think this camp was being invaded or something. Great Entomb from Leoric, and Li Ming is going to find a combo over the wall. The Wave of Force coming through as well. HlopakA creates some space with a Dragon's Arrow. Woo! That Entomb was wildly good. I can't believe they didn't find a kill off of that, but the Web Weavers will still descend. Diablo's full souls. He's also post level 10, so he has that reduced soul consumption. Uh-oh, he might need that very soon, as he is going to be displaced by Garrosh. Phase Shift from Brightwing does bolster his health. A Jet Propulsion from Blaze connects as well. A Groundbreaker on top of that. A Scatter to the back, but Dark Wolf will not fall. Bottom lane fort has fallen. Top lane being cleared up by Dynouh. Can we see the mug collection? That's another excellent one. It isn't Rule 34. No, this is it's smaller. It's from 2021. It's from the following year. Shadow charge in. Nicely done. Parnax will go down. Dark Wolf is starting to build that momentum with the rest of the team into this mid-game. Web Weavers are not summonable to the side of Team Dynouh. They still have another 30 necessary, as the top lane fort, as I mentioned, was low. If I'm not mistaken, I think this one's supposed to represent Emerald Bay. I think. The mug, I mean. So, Diablo gets that phase shift, immediately Shadow charges in, is like, maybe I don't want to do this, and starts to back off. Parnex looking for the Groundbreaker, Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo going wide. Oh, you arrows, they never miss. Oh. Alright, well, it's that turn in as I mentioned. Diablo, maybe with a delay over the wall with a Fire Stomp, doesn't look like it. Crankle will be able to do so with Magic Missiles and Arcane Orbs. It is High Five Lucio. Groundbreaker onto Crow here. Soothing misactivated. Big Warlord's challenge. Crow being displaced. Hyde is going to be going down. The Wailing Arrow coming out from Sylvanas gets the kill. Phase shift onto Dark Wolf as HlopakA chases in. Huge jet propulsion from High Wraith as Myriel on the Sylvanas is split by Dynouh's Concussion Mine. Down below, Dark Wolf activates the Lightning Breath and he trades in. That gets a reset for Crankle off the Hanzo. It's a 2 for 2. Leorca's cheating death. Diablo souls were expended. He's already rotating back into this team fight. Alright. Hanzo and friends have had enough of this fight. That'll be the end of it. Li Ming actually chased down Garrosh over here. I apologize. Didn't realize that he was still doing something. Not sure he got there. Probably a concussion mine. That's my best guess. Jet propulsion, but he finds a steel trap. The high five from Lucio connects in time. Diablo gets another shadow charge. I don't think he got the wall connection onto that one. Hyde playing aggressive here, gets the Entomb, but there's no allies around to really help out much. He has to Wraith Walk out of this as Dark Wolf was tapping well. And the minion wave is blocking the poke damage of Crankle. Diablo finding the shadow charge, overpowered to Lucio. Li Ming gets the wave, gets the reset. Thank you for the drink, Wildfire. I appreciate it, bud. I've got a glass of water next to me. I've got a second cup of tea in the kitchen. Yeah. We're still flushing the body. I will probably skip on beer today during the stream. Mostly because I need to run out to the store and grab a box of tissues. I thought I had extra box of tissues and I don't, and so I don't want to use toilet paper for, yeah. I need plus lotion for my sensitive nose. Also, if you've never had Puffs plus lotion and you're sick, and then you go from that to like those regular dry scratchy tissues, oh. It's like blowing your nose with sandpaper, dude. So I need to run out and grab at least that after stream. Otherwise, we're just chugging down tea and water today. Flush the system. Hack the planet. Alright, Diablo's back at full souls. We got 16 talent tier advantage to Team Dynouh, who have summoned another Webweaver phase. Hyde takes down the top lane fort. Bottom lane looks like Blaze. I don't think he'll be able to clear this out in time. Maybe, actually. Looks like with him rotating out, not the case whatsoever. Hanzo, arrow connecting onto Crankle here. The fort does go down. The high five from Lucio as Garrosh goes in with a Warlord's challenge onto Diablo, but the Riptire comes out from Junkrat and blasts Garrosh out of position. He will go down. That's a reset once again for Li Ming. And top lane Webweaver is looking good. It's keep front gate. Sylvanas is going to clear this out. Alright, Critterize, Endless Nades, we have the Mirror Balls, Giant Slayer, up the frequency. Boss Throw Pit is up and available. Dark Wolf getting really low on this Diablo. Junkrat is on the point. He's trying to finish this out with the help of Crankle. And they will be able to grab Boss. Diablo Soul's expended. Leorc will go down. So the big question was it worth it? Darnowski is able to blink to a minion. Speed boost with the self-cast on the Pixie Dust. Lucio's got the amplified speed to chase down Brightwing. She moves to the left, blinks to the moves to the right, blinks to the left, and is able to get away. So Boss traded for 2 kills. I mean, those 2 kills kind of found a little bit of parity, a little bit of equalization in the experience, but not by much. Not by much. Where is the right button, Chris? You can see it's 9-9 in kills, and there's like a 1,000 difference. But then, of course, that 1,000's made up in mercenaries and minion wave and structures. So, still have a chunky 5,000 experience lead to this team of Team Dynouh. Fire Stomp and an Arcane Orb have scouted out the enemy. Crinkle blinks into the bush. Continued Fire Stomps out. We've got enough for a turn-in on the side of Team HlopakA. See if they actually are able to get that turned in. Who's holding the vast majority of it? It's a split between a few. It's like Hanzo and Sylvanas. Great Dragon's Arrow into Jet Propulsion. Bunker comes down from Blaze. Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. Brightwing will blink away from that toss of Garrosh. Warlord's Challenge was activated. Riptire being maneuvered here as it hits 3, but no level 20, so no extra oomph. Hyde finds a beautiful Entomb onto Blaze. Concussion Mine, Ally Toss. A lot of displacement in this map, number 1, but no one goes down in that engagement. A lot utilized, but no, nothing achieved. Alright. Li Ming continuing to poke out here and there. Whoa, that scattered chunked Li Ming down to about 50%. Alright, so it's still... Oh, wait, hold on. Good Jet Propulsion. That Collision Course providing extra damage. Dynouh getting thrown in by Garrosh. We've got a few cleanses coming out as well. Dynouh so very low. Will go down. High Wraith turns around with a Jet Propulsion after being thrown in, but Garrosh Lucio will be traded. Crankle popping off right now, chasing onto Sylvanas. Will they be able to get the kill? The double Haunting Wave, but the blink in with the... Oh my god. This might be the beginning of the end. I mean, it's... No. Maybe they can take down Keep at least. Diablo's going to look to turn in a chunk of gems. What was he sitting at? Oop, wrong one. Oh, they actually have enough for a turn-in, so they just go for Web Weavers here. Crow, Hyde needs to turn in, though. He wants those gems. Alright, so, death timers still 18 to 24 seconds. Leark will turn in as the waves are being pushed up a little bit, trying to delay things out for everyone to kind of get back full and everything. Good communication from the players right there. Oh, and they're still going to delay things out just a little bit so they can get an extra camp. What do we have for 20s? Telrush Elements, Speedy Dragon, we've got Cannonballs, Buried Alive, and Hellgate on the opposing side, Bullseye, Titanic Might. Probably Mixing Fire for Lucio. Could be the I was gonna say Never-Ending Story. Mixing Fire will be the talent. Bolt of the Storm for Sylvanas and Fortified Bunker on that Blaze. More poke continuing in this top lane. Into the keep area. The Groundbreaker connects onto Crow here. Concussion Buy-in pushing High Wraith back as well. Li Ming throwing in a few combos. Riptire from Junkrat will go out and provide some decent damage. The top lane keep will fall though. Keep in mind the mid and bottom Web Weavers are looking pretty good. That's a lot of damage onto Garrosh and he does go down. Let's see, can Li Ming get the reset city potential? Mid-Web Weavers and such are really starting to push in. Diablo is going to jump in as well. Big jump propulsion from Blaze. Diablo goes down, Souls expended, mid-keep will fall. They're looking to get another reset for Li Ming here off of the Sylvanas, who's getting a little bit low. Doesn't look like they'll be able to find that. Garrosh still dead for 35. Diablo's rotating across the map. Core shielding is being scratched. The siege giants that were grabbed earlier are providing some great damage into the core shielding. Concussion mine from Dynouh splits the enemy. Diablo is rotated all the way across the map from death back into the team fight. He goes in immediately for the the shadow charge. Core shielding is dropped. Core HP is being reduced at this point. We'll see if it's going to be falling to rubble. Diablo once again with the shadow charge, overpowered, looking for the reset onto this Sylvanas, but she's able to bolt to the storm and get on out of that precarious position. Big arrow from Hanzo connecting, but it looks like this map number 1 will go over to the side of Team Dynouh. A really hard fought and well done map number 1 between these two teams. GG, well played. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Banshee Cup. Round robin. I guess this is just... What do we call this? Round 2, match 1. We got Dynouh on the left, Team Dynouh on the left, Team HlopakA on the right. So we have that, we have the bounty thingy that I was talking about before. So, for Infernal Shrines, there's some pretty good bounty options. Butcher, Cho'Gall. So the hero options are Butcher, Cho'Gall, Nova, Asmodean, Gazlo, Murky, Probius, Valir, Kel'Thuzad. And then there's also, so you have to pick these heroes and win with them, but there's also another one on top of that where it's talents. So Convection, Kael'thas, Hunt, Illidan, Nidus, Sagara, Twin Blades, Varian, Monstrosity, Abathur, Longboat, Vikings. There's duos, Stitches and Alexstrasza with level 1 globe talents, Lili and Shen. Team compositions of triple healer or no healer, and then the special is Juice Pirates, the Lieutenant Morales backdoor. Looks like Team Dynouh does not want to deal with the Cho'Gall, so they'll go ahead and get rid of that. Vala's gone, but I mean, honestly, this is a great map for Stitches, Alexstrasza, globe talents at level 1. And then you can also go to Mephisto. Mephisto's fantastic on a map like this, so we'll see if Mephisto's considered. Muradin grab for the left-hand side. But even then, as I mentioned, like Asmodean, Gazlo, Murky, they're actually really good for a map like this because it's just a lot of push potential, a lot of split poking or split pushing and such. HlopakA grabbed, all right.
Bring the mega death.
I doubt they go no healer. Granted, so far they've picked up all characters that do have some sort of self-healing, so maybe. I mean, actually, every character so far has pretty decent self-healing. Auto-attack build on ETC, HlopakA just in general. Muradin, he can go level 1, third wind. Hey, Foo Fighter, what's up, bud? Good morning. Alright, it looks like a pretty simple draft from Team Dynouh. They haven't really picked up anything crazy. They still need a healer. Both teams still need a healer. I don't think both teams are going for healerless comps, but we'll have to see how it all works out. Man, I don't know why. I think it was from yesterday. I think the way my hair was sitting, it was pushing into my glasses, and it really dug in, because I just keep feeling it all day. Keep feeling the arm of my glasses in the side of my head. Both teams going to ban out a healer here. All right. As a reminder, it's the Meta Madness style of draft, so the 10 heroes we saw on the previous map cannot be picked up again for this map number 2. I mean, like, Hunt, Illidan, Convection, Kael'thas, like, this is the map where I would think that you'd actually want to go for those. Manduin, It's happening! I took my yearly trip to the casino last night and turned 60 into 3,800. Yo, dude, congratulations! Dude, congratulations, man. That's awesome. Big. Oh, that's huge. Nicely done. I didn't have the due diligence of when I was up decently to leave. But then the next time I went, I did have the due diligence, and I remember one time I went with friends, and I was like, I was up $120 off of $20 I put on the table. And then that time I didn't walk away, but we were having fun, it was whatever. And then the next time I went, which is like months, we're talking like 6-8 months later, I ended up playing blackjack again, because it's the only thing I play in casinos. And I was up $100 that time, and I was like, I'm walking away. Like, I went up $100 after like 4 or 5 hands, and I was just like, I'm out, dude. False stat was the final grab. Double support. All right, double support on the left-hand side. We'll see how this all works out. I've got good methods and self-control. When I cash out at a machine, I never use the ticket again. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, nice. I see what you mean. Yeah, self-control is the big one. By the way, Twitch predictions up and available for this game. Which team is going to win Infernal Shrines? You got 5 minutes to get your gambles in. Yeah, the last time I went to the casino, honest to God, the only times I go to the casino is when my one friend is in town. So he was in town in the fall, or spring. He was here in no, I forget. He was here at some point. I think he came through in the fall. And we went to the casino, and I went in with 20, came out with 60 about. And he came out with, I think, 80. On the right-hand side, we got HlopakA. Parnax will be playing the ETC High Wraith on that HlopakA. We got Hunter Orc playing Anduin, HlopakA on the Falstad, and Miriel will be playing Miriel. We'll be playing the Kael'thas. Probably Convection. It is a bounty. Left side of the map, it's Team Dynouh. Crow is Hyde. Or Crow Hyde is going to be playing Yrel, Dynouh on the Greymane, Darnovsky is the Ana, Krankle Ariel, and the Dark Wolf is your Muradin. It's not Convection, how disappointing. Assaulted by a blue hair? I don't understand, I don't know the phrase. Put in 20, hit a 600 play, and cashed out. 600 play is that roulette? I don't know much casino terms. Sorry. Either way, if you'd like to make a Twitch prediction, you got that up and available for a few more moments here. We don't have any odds for Team Dynouh, who is up in this, and these are, by the way, best of threes. All games until we get into playoff stuff are best of threes. But we are guaranteed. We're guaranteed a minimum of 8 maps, a maximum of 12. Dynouh, oh my god, Darnovsky with the sleep dart right there, enabling Dynouh to get a few extra healing darts from Ana. Nicely done. Alright, so we'll see. Top lane cleared out. Falstad's doing a bit of double soak so he can build up that level 1. I'm gonna play single line slots, 3 spins, the super easy. Oh, okay. It's a slot machine. Nice detainment strike into the wall. Dynouh low, the living bomb is applied. He's trying not to spread that to the allies, and oh my god, I can't believe it. They get the camp and the kill. Yeah, there's when I travel, I always go through the Reno airport because it's the closest one to me, and the Reno airport has gambling in it. There's a bunch of machines. So I usually go with like $1, and I always play, you know, I do 1 spin on whatever. Oh, beautiful. What was that? The drag hit, but she was in mid-animation for the detainment strike. That was kind of cool. But the ones, though, like, yeah, the ones at the airport, they have, like, it's like play 16 lines, and it's like I have no idea how this all works. Like, I feel like you need a statistics degree just to understand the machine. All right, first cup of tea of the day is done. We got water. Go get another cup of tea after this too. Alrighty, well, Frozen Punisher, first Punisher of the game, popping up in the bottom of the map. Kael'thas on 5 stacks of Mana Addict. Containment Strike, Repeated Offense, level 4. Is that Eyes in the Dark? No, it's Thick Skin. So using Dark Flight grants 50 physical armor against the next 2 hero basic attacks while in Worgen form, reducing the damage by 50. So there's actually no timing on that. That's okay. Oh, and there it is. Yeah, it's literally, huh. Indefinite stack. Like Muradin's as well. Like Dwarf Block doesn't go away until you take those 4 hits, so. That's why you see a lot of Muradins who take this level 1 talent before the game starts. They do just a self-cast of Dwarf Toss because that way they can spend the mana and the resource and have it ready to go for the first team fight in mid. Looks like there's a 39 on the objective to push out the top lane and let everyone kind of get into position for bottom. Meanwhile, though, in bottom, this fort front gate has been opened up a little bit. Volstad flies down. Big power slide from ETC. Drag from HlopakA connects. A huge amount of damage into the Muradin. He does go down. Frozen Punisher to the side of Team Dynouh, but Team HlopakA will pick up this kill. As we move into bottom lane, as I mentioned, the fort front gate's gone. That's going to be a great jump from Punisher. Dynouh is not going to be able to lunge in, or he won't be lunging in. Living Bomb applied to Dynouh here as Parnox is trying to zone back the enemy. Flame Strike's being thrown out as well. Crow, Hyde, jumping in. Has the Righteous Hammer charge, looking at the Anduin. Greymane has the Inner Beast active, that purple glow on his weapons. So he also has that little crown, as he is a pretty Worgen. No, he's, it's gonna be the crown from Ariel that's, if you did not know. The little crown is the, energy generator for Krankle here, which, I mean, it makes sense. It's the hyper carry Greymane. DC won't be looking to jump into this right now, so we'll see the Impaler. Ooh, they have vision on this side tower, so they will get the far side siege. See, they're just continuing to provide vision onto this so the Impalers will take down that wall from the side. Nicely done. Nice little tactic right there. They just needed the Impalers to have vision, so once that vision breaks, the Fog of War takes over, then the Impalers would rotate into lane. So it's a very small mechanical thing to showcase right there. Next Punisher, Arcane in the top lane, and while that is being set up, I'm gonna get some water. Let's get some water here. I thought my cup was further away, it's not. All right. Flank rotation into top lane. Greymane starts things out with that Inner Beast activated. Chastise from Anduin not connecting. The Leap of Faith is used. Containment Strike into the wall. And Kael'thas will fall. If he did go Convection, he would have lost it right there. I don't think he would have had the 20 hits by this point in the game. Hunter Orc is dead. Greymane finds that kill, pushes into 10. High Wraith is going to get chunked as well. Cursed Bullet. All right. That Cursed Bullet was... Why is that funny? Because Cursed Bullet deals 35% of their current health. So if Dahaka's got 600 HP, you're doing 35% of 600 HP. I feel like an auto attack would have been better, but you know what? It is still a chunk of damage, and it is what it is. It's a low cooldown as well at 30 seconds. Pancakes. Yeah, I made pancakes yesterday. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. Fight to break out. Dynouh gusted away. There's a nano onto Ariel, actually. Okay, here we go with the HlopakA dive. There's going to be a Holy Word Salvation. Not sure if it got canceled out. Doesn't matter because Falstad still falls. Anduin goes down. Crystal Aegis is activated. Yrel tanking too many tower shots as Krankle's getting pinged. I think those are pings to say, kill this character. But it looks like it will be 3 for 2, and the top lane wave is pushed into the fort. Fort does take quite a bit of damage here as we move back into mid lane. Ugh, I've got soup today for dinner. I've got the last bit of soup. Cause that's the smart call, is to eat something healthy, put some good fat in my body. Or I guess, is it fat? Bone marrow? Bone marrow? I don't know. It's a bone broth soup, basically. So, collagen and fat and all that stuff is just healthy when you're not feeling well. Spaghetti with bolognese and cheese toast for breakfast just because I can. You sound like... It sounds like you just got back from the casino, and you're like, you know what? I'm having second dinner for breakfast. Oh my god. There's no way in heck that I could ever eat spaghetti bolognese for breakfast. Maybe if I was up for like 24 hours or something like that, but with my acid reflux and stomach issues, no way. Drag Gust, here comes the Phoenix, the Crystal Aegis as well. HlopakA burrows under the ground, he pops his essence. There's a Holy Word Salvation as the Ardent Defender goes off from Yrel. She tries to pick up some extra HP, gets a huge heal from Crankle as ETC looks to power slide and harass. Dark Wolf is able to back away. And the objective phase being continued by Dynouh with that Inner Beast active. Now, pizza for breakfast, yes. I think it just has to do with the bread. Like, there's still tomato sauce, but I feel like there's just a lot more that, like, softens it on the acidity level. Crow's getting chunked here. No Ardent Defender for another 80 seconds, as it was used earlier. She will go down. Yrel picked off, as well as Muradin. The Dwarf King falls. ETC looking to flank, but I think there was a danger ping or he was scouted. Oh man, dude, like Jet's Pizza. Oh, I could go for some Jet's Pizza. Nice morning time pizza. Repeated offense is finished out. 27 stacks for Falstad, 7 for the enhanced agility to HlopakA, 15 on Proc-Rock ETC for his regeneration globes, 19 globes for Kael'thas, as Falstad will take down Greymane, but Crankle gets the booty slap. Booty slap, booty clap. Looks like the Arcane Punisher will be given over to the side of Team HlopakA, but Team HlopakA, the Leap of Faith is good. Isolation was applied to Dark Wolf. We've got the Encore ETC, which is going to be every hero hit is 6 seconds off his heroic, and that little boombox counts as well. So if you hit one face melt and then the hero's hit by the little boombox, that's 12 seconds off your heroic. It's kind of like if it can be kind of wild the amount of cooldown reduction you get on Mosh Pit from that level, from the level 13. Wasn't it uh-oh, who am I getting called? Oh, it's my mom. I will call her back. It's my mom's birthday today. I texted her when I got up. She's probably calling to see how I'm doing flu-wise. Your voice is starting to sound, but yeah, Wildfire it is. It definitely, there's definitely that dryness at night. And I have the humidifier on. I actually have the humidifier cranked up to like the max setting. But it's still like, I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm drinking tons of water. Like through last night, I drank 32 ounces of water. That's like 750 mil? Is that right? I can't remember. But yeah, the water and tea is definitely helping out. Thank you, Wildfire. I appreciate it. Doesn't make sense for people to say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Okay, hold on one second. We have a fight breaking out. I want to talk about breakfast as well. Gus from Falstad is looking pretty good right now. The Phoenix from Kael'thas thrown out as ETC gets a Mosh Pit connection onto Muradin. Clap from Ariel. Crankle's trying to take down the Anduin, but the heal is good enough. The Holy Word Salvation will deny the kill, but now the Leap of Faith comes through as well. Ardent Defender activated by Yrel. She's trying to get out of here. She will go down. It's 8 to 10 in kills, favoring the side of Team HlopakA. What I was gonna mention on release when they changed Encore, it was 10%, so it was 12 seconds off of Mosh Pit every single face melt, plus you had another 12 from... Yeah, that got nerfed quite quickly. Might have not been 10. It might have been like 8 or something like that. But either way. You never know. She literally just texted me. She was like, I can see it right here. It says, "Good morning, how's your cold?" I know my mom well. I also know that they're home safe because they literally got home from traveling from here last night. And it's only 11 a.m. for them. My dad's still putzing. My mom has probably drank 4 cups of tea. No, not 4. She's probably had some tea. She's probably gotten a bunch of calls from people, so... But you're not wrong, Zoran. All right, so to me, it doesn't make sense for people to say breakfast is the most important meal of the day and just have toast and eggs. Don't get me wrong. Nothing against eggs and toast, but breakfast isn't the most important meal. Why not? If breakfast is the most important meal of the day, why not have a big meal? I mean, that is the rule that I learned from my dad when I was young. My dad always said you have a big breakfast, a medium-sized lunch, and a small dinner. That is what my dad always... Oh, okay, Gust into bottom lane onto Dark Wolf. Okay, he's displaced. Activates the avatar, uses his level 16 stone form as well. That's how he got a big chunk of healing over time out of nowhere. I mean, but Zoran, like, I personally agree. Like, that's why usually I have a big breakfast before stream. Like, I'll have eggs, toast, bacon, sausage... or not, well, bacon or sausage. Usually some form of potato, orange juice, like, yeah. And then lunch, lunch I usually skip because I'm streaming. And then I do like a medium-ish dinner. All right, well, some attempts here onto some kills, but it didn't work out. Looks like Moshpit's still on a 74-second cooldown. Holy Word Salvation available. Gust up in 3 seconds. Murden has been discovered here. He drops the Thunderclap. Has the Reverberation level 4 for a bit of cooldown on his Heroic. Try not to spread the Living Bomb. As Curse Bolt connects into High Wraith, getting a chunk of damage. The Elongated Tongue from level 16 not connecting. Big Power Slide from ETC. He gets a huge face melt as well. Down to 20 seconds on that Heroic. Holy Word Salvation coming up from Mando, and his Dynouh is still trying to chunk through these Skeletal Defenders. And it's going to be 22-7 currently. Art Defender activated by Hyde as ETC gets into the Power Slide through the face melt, pushing people around. ETC pushed into the corner as the Stormbolt from Murden does connect, but the Sleep Dart as well. It's just not enough, and it's 27-16. They're going to continue poking into this, but no Yrel for 45 seconds. HlopakA on the flank, no Gust for 20. ETC drops the Mosh onto 2. It's going to be canceled out. The Phoenix from Kael'thas. High Wraith is low. Dynouh on this Greymane still poking at the enemy. That's 1 kill onto the Haka. Top lane keep does go down to the Fallen Shaman, but that's not the concern. The concern is what really? They're just giving this now? Oh, wow. It's still even, but I guess whatever. Top lane needs to be managed, but I think Yrel will take care of that when she spawns. Mortar Punisher pushing in through mid. What's taters, Baha? A delicious. I personally love the little hash brown patties you can buy at the supermarket. You can buy like 20 of them for like, I don't know, it's like $5-ish or something. They're super simple. I've showed you guys how to make them on stream before. I say that my hash browns are better than McDonald's hash browns. Great wind tunnel from Falstad. What's the follow-up potential here? Nothing, it looks like. There was a flame strike from Kael'thas, and that is HlopakA getting leapt and healed by Anduin. Oh no, I love my parents to death. I talk to my parents about every single day. I mean, I've said a little bit, but like my parents escaped communism. They went through hell to move here and give my brother and I the life that we have. So I appreciate them every single day. Is there, you know, generational gap and we disagree on things? Sure, of course, that's gonna happen. But we can disagree and we can laugh about it in 5 minutes, you know? Our disagreements are never, what's the word? Aggressive. We can disagree and move on. you know, when I was younger, I was, you know, as we all are. When you're younger, you know everything in the world. And you think your parents are, you know, they don't know everything. I've got the secret sauce. I'm 16 years old and I know how everything works. It's like, no, you don't, kid. You've seen 2% of the world. You are very, very naive. Anyways, while I talk about my love for my parents, we're gonna have a double kill for the side of Team Dynouh, who are looking to go for the throat here. It looks like they will be trying to end through mid. They've got catapults on their core. Oh, nice spawn targeting from this catapult. Meanwhile, back over at the core, Ardent Defender is already used. Crow's getting chunked here quite a bit. The core shielding has actually gone down on the left, but those catapults were cleared out, as I mentioned, so only 3% off the core. Grankle gets a self-heal pretty quickly. Crystal Egg is just now coming off a cooldown. Living Bomb being no, it's not actually. It's being they're avoiding spreading it around. Oh, High Wraith is not going to go down right here. Parnex has got some face melts, but that's going to be about it. It looks like this is going to be map number 2. Over to the side of Team Dynouh as they're going to take a 2-0 victory over Team HlopakA, and we move into our next best of 3 coming up in a few. GG, well played. Hey, Vita, what's up, bud? Taters are a good meal. Yes, I'm calling them a meal. I mean, there was a time when I had not a lot of money in college. And you know what? Sometimes you just make potato soup. Which is basically, it's potatoes, it's some beef bouillon, it's some paprika. Typically we use Hungarian paprika. And water. Oh, and bay leaves. It's a very, very inexpensive soup. Mad Men, thank you for the follow during that game. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the content, bud. Team Dynouh did win. Some people call them a side. Well, I mean, I'll say this. A 1-pound plate of French fries is a meal to me. I mean, I remember when my best friend and I, we would go out to the movies with our girlfriends, and we would get money for the movie from our parents, and then we would scrape together change so we could go to Coney Island, Leo's Coney Island or Athens Coney Island, and get a plate of fries, and him and I would split that. My points. All right, let's do what we do best. Run the ads.